Welcome back. What
Here
up,
we go.
bitches?
Here we go again.
Here we go again.
Slay.
Slay a baddie, yada,
Shout out
yada,
baddie, yada,
yada.
yada.
Baddie is a D. She's on our team. She runs Olim Eats and does a lot more. But Mike coined her the term baddie. Do you want to explain how?
Well, Baddie, it was a self-proclaimed nickname by her because it was her Instagram bio. And one day I was just sitting with her. We were talking, and I don't know why it got into my head. I was just like, baddie, yada, 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 yada. And I thought it was super clever, and I felt the need to explain it to everybody that I met. So I'd go to people and I'd be like, baddie, yada, yada, yada. Get it? It's from the song, like, body. And they're like,
so funny.
We get it.
Slaya.
Yeah.
Okay, inside jokes. Jokes aside now, welcome to TLV of the week. Some updates that we have on our end. We had Walk Club. It was...
Sorry, can we just... I don't want to cut you off, but you coined the term as of last week. This was reality TV week for Olim and Tel Aviv.
It was.
So why don't you tell us about that?
So basically, Channel 13, Reshet 13, reached out to me. They were like, hey, Noah, we heard a lot about you and Olim and TLV. We're filming an Olim docu-series. We're bringing in a few potential Olim from the States to Israel, and we want to get them involved in the community here. We want to film them. It's a docu-series. And I was like, oh my gosh, absolutely. Let's do stuff. Let's do funny stuff. Let's take them to partying. Let's get drunk with them. And they're like, no, that's not the vibe we're going for. We want to be, it's a docu-series, not a reality show. So I was like, okay, what did you have in mind? And they were like, we want to bring them to some of y'all's events. So we did Walk Club, and they brought Lenore there, who's really cool. You guys will see us live on TV in a few short months. And it was a really successful Walk Club. We were like strolling down the Tayelet, and literally you see camera crew all around us. I felt so legit. I don't know how you felt.
We felt really legit and professional.
Yeah.
And shout out to Reshet 13.
Yeah.
Nobody focuses on Olim. We have been advocating for some sort of reality show for a very long time about Olim life here, what it's like to move here. And granted, maybe Olim think the whole world revolves around them and no one really cares about us and we're not that important. But shout out to Reshet 13 for putting emphasis on Olim and their experience and difficulties and challenges.
You're supposed to look at me, right?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
And everything that comes with moving here.
I told them I want to do an Olim Big Brother, Olim and TLV Big Brother. Just take Olim Chadashim, put them in a house together, get a gay guy, get a lesbian, get a Russian, get an American Jap. Like, it would be so fucking funny. It has to happen.
Yeah, I think it would be.
We're going to make it happen eventually.
Hysterical.
Yeah.
Olim and Tel Aviv is gonna take the lead on that.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So if you want to go on Big Brother, let us know for Olim Chadashim. So Walk Club, super successful. We got caught in the pouring rain. That was insane.
Wow. And we were talking about the route too. We were like, where should we turn around? And we were like, let's just go that extra 5 minutes to walk past that live music they do on Saturday. And that turned out to be the
storm.
The storm. We got caught in the storm, but it made it more beautiful in a way.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Brooks gave out a free pair of shoes.
Yeah, shout out to Brooks.
Little competition with that.
Little competition. We did the person with the most steps as of that moment won a free pair of shoes.
We had some people message us after that.
Yeah. Yeah. There was some controversy on the competition, but shout out to Brooks. By the way, Brooks is now offering our entire community 30% off using the code OLIM30. And we love our Brooks. Super comfortable. It's great. And yeah, that was the start of the...
What else this week? We went to Ono Academic College yesterday, filmed some content there. Channel 13 came. We did some stuff with them.
Yeah.
We had a really big week, honestly.
Super busy week. And then tonight...
What do you think of Kiryat Ono Academic College?
Kiryat Ono Academic College is an amazing place.
And he's not being sarcastic.
That place is
it's insane.
World-class, top tier.
It's insane. It's absolutely insane. I was shook when I went there because you think of Kiryat Ono, you're like, what is this? Like, it's not anywhere that Olim would want to go to. You step into the campus and it feels like a nice private school with a Pilates studio and everyone's so friendly. I was amazed.
It's just another one of those examples where like there is life outside of Tel Aviv.
Right.
And to all the single men out there, we walk in there and the most beautiful people walk up to us. Turns out they already know Noah. And so I thought I had my in. Turns out
he didn't.
She was taken.
But
what an amazing facility.
Yeah,
great place to work, great place to be. We got to shadow the occupational therapy international program where this amazing doctor gave a seminar, Dr. Naomi. But it was all females. I was the only guy.
Yeah.
So I don't know, is occupational therapy just meant for females?
It's more of a female,
Because guys just aren't sensitive to that kind of stuff?
I just don't think guys want to study it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fine, fair.
What else?
Anyways, we had a great day there. We were supposed to do our Chrismica party for Olim University, but frickin' Byron, okay, turns out this
Explain what Byron is.
Byron is this supposed crazy storm that was named that's supposed to come to Israel and be one of this once-in-a-century storms where there's going to be insane amounts of rain, insane amounts of flooding, and is going to cause absolute chaos and havoc. Of course, Olim, coming from abroad, understand that this is just a simple potential
Literally nothing. But today was crazy.
rainstorm.
This morning was crazy.
Well, it's been sunny with blue skies the entire day.
know.
So
I know.
Byron, like, pick it up a notch,
Byron,
okay?
you fucked us over.
We canceled our party because of you. Like,
Speaking of rainstorms, I get a message this morning from AM/PM. I want to read it out loud right now. It's actually the most iconic message I've ever received from a marketing department. The message goes as the following, and I'm going to read it in Hebrew. ביירון, ביי תומר, ביי עידו. לא משנה איזה שם של דוש תקבל, לא משנה איזה שם של דוש תקבל, הסופה הבאה, אתם יודעים איך להתמודד איתה. אז ביירון והמטריה של AM/PM ניתן להשיג בסניפים ב-24.90 שקל. So basically they were saying buy Ron, buy Tomer, buy Ido. Doesn't matter what type of douchebag name the storm gets, you guys know how to deal with it. And it was their marketing campaign for getting an AM/PM umbrella.
those
Like,
AM/PM umbrellas.
The devil works hard, but AM/PM's marketing team works much harder. Like, that was a crazy message to get from marketing team.
That's so funny. Well, shout out to you. The AM/PM was in the Olim and Tel Aviv Winter Starters Pack
I
this year.
know. AM/PM sponsor us.
Work with us.
So yeah, so those were the main updates of the week. What else? Anything else on your end?
Well, I'm actually right now in hour 48 of this water fast. I have not eaten in 48 hours. So if I actually was upstairs when I walked in here, and I saw someone that I thought was one of the managers here, and I went up to them and I high-fived them. I thought it was a D, and it was Shelly, and she's like, we don't know each other.
Yeah,
and
you
I'm like,
need to eat. Mike's doing this crazy fast. Yeah, you gotta eat.
I got inspired.
By what?
I have a fatty liver, and apparently, okay, we don't need to get into that one.
Whatever. I had a really interesting Shabbat dinner this week. I went to my family's in Ra'anana, and they're all Israeli. And they were saying, I'm curious if you heard this, they were saying that everyone in Pardes Chana is in an open relationship. Have you heard? I don't even know where Pardes Chana is, but apparently everyone in Pardes Chana is in an open relationship, and apparently it's like an inside joke between Israelis. Have you heard anything?
Never heard of anything about Pardes Chana.
Yeah, I don't even know where that is on the map.
No idea where it is. But if they are doing that, that's kind of the future. Like,
monogamy is out.
Yeah, if people know me, I have two shticks when it comes to the future. And this is not how I feel, by the way. I want to have a monogamous relationship. But the way I see the trends going, I always say two things. Number one, open relationships are going to become more prevalent. And number two, co-parenting is going to go way up because people now struggle with commitment and all other kinds of things. So Pardes Chana could be ahead of the game.
Maybe.
Maybe
we should go check it.
Maybe we should go check it out.
So that's one thing I heard at Shabbat dinner. The other thing I heard at Shabbat dinner, which is also an interesting fun fact, apparently it's a Yemenite thing to know how to read upside down. Because back in the day, because there were so many Yemenite kids, they would all have to share one book and gather around the table to read the book. So it's a Yemenite thing to read upside down. Liad said that. Can you confirm?
Are you? Well, I'm not Yemenite. I think you're.
I'm not Yemenite.
Oh, okay.
I'm half Iraqi.
Baddies, yeah, you have like the Yemenite look. I don't know.
I know.
Is that offensive to call an Iraqi a Yemenite?
Yes.
It's like calling a Canadian American?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. We'll have to confirm with Baddie. But that
Okay.
would be cool. That's a great skill to have. Speaking of skills of reading and languages, we were in the car yesterday. Sorry, we're in the car. We were at Ono Academic College. And Noah, because she's going to Argentina,
And Mexico.
is decided to start learning Duolingo on Spanish. I don't know what's happened. Last month, you decided to take up...
I kind of been in this like journey of I'm about to turn 28 and I'm just like, I want to learn a new language. So I downloaded Duolingo. I want to get back to learning how to play the piano. I'm like in my era right now.
Right. She actually, when we were in Toronto, she wanted to put on a full performance of singing and playing the piano for us. Of course, a Taylor Swift song. Anyways, so we're speaking to the social media manager of Ono, and we asked her to present something in English on camera, and she said, no, I'm not. I don't want to do that. You guys are exaggerating. And then she started speaking in Russian because she was clearly very Russian. And Noah looks at her and she goes, "Is that Spanish?" After she was doing this
Duolingo.
practice Duolingo in the car. And obviously Spanish sounds nothing like Russian, but
Yeah.
so it sounds like you have a bit more.
Yeah, I have a little more levels on Duolingo.
Bit more
If
work to
any of
do.
you guys are Spanish listeners and want to private tutor me, let me know. Hit me up.
And shout out to the Russian community because there's so many Russian Olim that we would love to
So many Russian
get
Olim.
involved.
So many
right?
Russian
Should we do
Olim.
like a open call to any
I
Russians
actually
out there?
think we need to get some Russians involved. I 100% think we should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a friend. His name is Alan, who speaks Russian.
Yeah,
he was
but
our
he's
token.
not a real Russian.
But he's not a
Yeah.
real Russian.
Yeah.
He's like Mr. International.
Yeah. I just actually got off the phone with this girl at Tel Aviv University, and she wants to be part of the team and work with us. And we were talking about TAU. I was telling her how I studied abroad at TAU, and they were some of my glory days. Like, I peaked when I studied abroad. And she was like, tell me more.
I don't think you peaked yet, Noah.
Oh my God, I definitely peaked when I studied abroad.
The bangs look great today.
He's sucking up to me.
She's my boss. After.
Basically, I was telling her how when I studied abroad with 4 friends from college, all from UT. We studied abroad at Tel Aviv University. And we were so young. We were like 19, meeting all these Israeli guys, getting so hyped up about the littlest arsim like hitting on us. And I was telling her, like, this is how much I was naive. Like, we went out to Kul Yalma one day, me and my group of friends. They're all American. I'm American Israeli. And we meet these guys at Kul Yalma, and they all claim to be in the IDF, probably were. And we asked them what they do. And one of the guys goes, I'm an IDF chef. And me and my friends were like, oh my God, that's so cool. That's so fucking hot. That's so sick. Like, oh my God, one of us has to hook up with them. Like, wow, we were so like, we were glorifying him that he was an IDF chef. And
Because like the soldier part or the chef part are both coming together.
both coming, we thought it was just an elite status to have in the army if you're an IDF chef.
Okay, so IDF chef or pilot?
Neither. But I was telling her, my friend ended up like going for him for an IDF chef, and she was so wowed by it. And like now, if you told me an IDF chef, I would like be like laugh at your face.
Right.
So that's how much we peaked. We literally got like excited about the little guys hitting on us, excited about the little things. But it's just so funny how that shifts throughout the years. Like,
Totally.
I don't know. How did you feel about Israeli women when you got here? Still the same?
I still think this
Okay.
Israeli women are unbelievable. And they're very challenging, and we can get into that in a whole nother time. But once an Israeli girl is actually into you, it's amazing. Once they get over the games and responding every 12 hours, 24 hours, whatever, once you actually get through that, they're so loyal and they're so warm and they're willing to do anything for you. And it makes you feel really
Aw.
at home and welcome. And I've had very, very good experiences
There's Blake.
with Israeli women. Oh,
Blake and Dylan.
Blake and Dylan, we have a new segment coming up after this.
It's
which
called
is-
Blake and Dylan, aka like Drake and Josh vibes.
Yes. I have a fun question for you.
Yeah, talk to
So
me.
I was walking last week down
אפשר
Nachalat.
לעשות את המזגן קצת יותר קר? חם לי. תודה רבה.
I was walking last week down Nachalat Binyamin. I was walking with my friend, and he posed this question. I'm like, that's a really good question. Thursday night, how many pounds of makeup do you think is accumulated on Nachalat Binyamin on Thursday night? What is
Wow.
the total amount of pounds that these girls wear on a Thursday night?
Like, I couldn't even tell you because it's the crowd on Achla Binyamin on Thursday nights has become like just so rach, so arsy, so frechot, so many frechot everywhere. Like, it's just unbearable.
These people put a different
Yeah.
face on.
But some guys like that. I know lots of guys who are dating girls who wear pounds of makeup.
Like it's like in Canada we
Yeah.
call it a cake face. I don't know if it's the same.
Yeah, same thing.
But like,
It's crazy. Yeah.
wow, there's
Yeah.
just we were just trying to figure out the
Yeah.
amount of pounds. And it's probably in the thousands. I don't know. There's
100%.
so much makeup.
Yeah.
Like even some of these girls to these run clubs wear
Pounds of
excessive amounts of
Yeah,
makeup.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's like you're running,
Yeah.
but maybe they don't run. They just stay at the end in
Yael
the
Sandler.
in the clothes.
Yeah,
Yeah, shout out
Shout
to
out
you.
Yael Sandler.
Yeah, we're
We
gonna
love
have to
you.
get her on
Yeah,
one episode
next
here.
week for sure.
Next week.
I'm
she's
going
an,
to Argentina
she's an
for 2
absolute
weeks.
riot. Okay, that was the first thing I had to
Yeah.
ask you. The second thing is I was sitting in a conversation this week with someone who's from America, but they speak fluent Hebrew.
Okay.
But they don't even try to put on an accent. They don't even try. So would you rather, and this is you speaking as an Oleh, I don't know what Israelis think, but would you rather someone speak English or speak fluent Hebrew in an American accent. For example, אני רוצה לדבר
Oh my God,
ככה,
I can't handle it.
בגלל אני רוצה
I can't handle it.
לתרגל את
No.
העברית שלי,
Just speak
בבקשה.
speak
כי
full
אני
English.
רוצה להיכנס לתרבות ישראלי.
Speak full English.
Wow.
Don't even bother.
To me also.
Right?
And I feel bad saying that because
No,
I'm an
it's
Olet
so
and I'm here and I
cringe.
have a bit of a conscience about it, but like
It cringes me out so
it's,
much.
it's
I
kind of
can't.
it's kind of like
I can't.
it's tough.
I can't.
It's a
I can't
tough
do it.
listen.
Agree.
Just the best advice I ever got was fake it till you make it.
And did you fake it till you make it?
Yeah, but my by the way, המבטא שלי עדיין לא שם, אבל like
We're getting there.
with the reish, you know, we're trying a little bit.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
So it was just I couldn't sit there and I felt horrible because this is an Ole. He's learning Hebrew. He's trying to do all the right things to live here. And the Israelis like all for it, and I was the one that was like,
cringed
please
out by it.
stop.
Please stop. That's so funny.
It was interesting.
Do you see a run club just dropped? A new run club?
There was a new run club right on cue right after we
Oh my God.
spoke about how new run clubs are opening. So shout out to Value TLV.
Shout out to Val.
Tuesday morning. At least you know what?
Are they spacing themselves out though? At least.
The nice thing is you have options now. Every day there's a different options, and all these communities do serve a purpose. Okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate that everyone wants social stimulation, and there's a different vibe and different feeling that everybody wants. But for example, I was just walking on the street with and I ran into a friend on the way over here, and he said, "I listened to your reel, and it's so funny because I was talking to someone at your walking club, and we spoke about starting a vaping club." I'm like, "Oh, like come
They
on,
said
like,
that to you. That's
are you
so
serious?"
funny.
Shout out to Tomer. It was Tomer. He's like, "Please bring that up on the
That
podcast."
is so
A
funny.
vaping club, and like I wanted to start a book club, and I wanted to start a scooter club, and there's
Too
so many
much.
different
There's way too many.
things that you have to do.
Way too many.
It's never enough.
Speaking of winter and all these winter festivities coming up, did you see the TLV winter starter pack video?
I did.
Okay.
Amazing.
What's your take on AM PM umbrellas? Useful or a safety hazard?
They are incredibly useful.
Mm-hmm.
I like the fact that they're very big. Maybe that could be an issue for some people,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I just like big. I find them
Do
very
you think
sturdy.
They're overhyped?
I don't think so. I think they're very high quality umbrellas. I've actually walked around without an umbrella, and the amount of times I've had to run into AMPM to buy one, I must have like
For
6
me,
or 7
they
AMPM umbrellas.
They cause more of a hassle for me to bring them with me than to like they don't contribute. I feel like I carry it with me when it's raining, but then I bump into everything and hit everyone, and it's just like a hassle.
Wow, that sounds so tough. No,
Okay.
I'm really sorry about
Sorry, my
that.
Japanese
So,
side
so
coming out.
what's your go-to umbrella?
I just don't carry one.
Yeah,
I just don't go out in the rain.
you just stay home and make
Yeah.
your orange soup,
My orange soup. There
which
we
is
go.
delicious, by the way.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I didn't know. Noah got very offended because I didn't think that she cooked because she gives very alpha female CEO vibes. So I just didn't think that she had it in her to work in the kitchen, and turns out she does.
I do.
Yeah. Shout out to Vered too,
Shout out to Vered.
raising a great lady.
Anything else?
Can we just speak about? There's way too many. I mean,
Communities.
last week we spoke about communities. This week I'm going to shit on WhatsApp group chats.
I can't. If I get added to one more WhatsApp group chat, I will
Oh
throw
my
my
God.
phone out the window.
Every intro, everything. My friend will make a WhatsApp group chat saying like Wednesday night plans. And then like there's so many. My feed, and I become so bad
You've
at
been so bad with your phone.
so bad with my phone, and part of that because I just keep there's so
Do
many
you think
different.
I'll leave it because ever since you joined Olean Tel Aviv?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've ruined my social life. Okay, I have to go all in on this now because I don't have another choice.
you literally don't have another choice.
Terrible. But the WhatsApp group, like, but what's the alternative? We got to
There's-
find an alternative.
There is no alternative.
WhatsApp, like, figure it out. Like, there's got to be a way to nothing.
Yeah,
There's
to
no
organize
organization.
groups of
No
groups, yeah.
nothing.
I agree.
You're
start
an
idea.
organized person.
Not really.
No, yeah,
No.
that's
I
Olean
gi-
Tel Aviv is
I gi-
lacking.
I
some
give
structure.
off. That's funny. I give off that I'm the most like organized person, but I'm such a mess.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know that.
I totally
Yeah,
know that,
yeah.
and I'm
But
also
s-
a
But
mess.
somehow it works.
Somehow it
Like,
works. We are trying Google Docs.
Yeah.
We're trying. We actually just got rejected
From Monday.com.
by Monday.com for trying to sign up for a free package. I thought we were doing good things, and I
Yeah.
thought that we deserved to get
so funny.
a free CRM. So if anyone wants to give us a CRM, we're looking for one to help us with task management.
Please,
something we
it's
could do a
time.
better job
It's
with.
time.
We only have a few minutes left.
Yeah,
so, let's
so I was
see.
gonna update that I'm going out of town. You're gonna have 2 guests on in the next 2 weeks. Yeah, Sandler and someone else. We're doing our après-ski party January 16th, which we need to lock down in DJs and all that stuff for.
The last après-ski party was
one of my favorite
our
parties.
It might become a staple in the Olim and Tel Aviv calendar. Every year we're going to do
Halloween with Alayam and the après-ski.
100%. Yeah. 100%.
And I'm trying to think what else. I think that's it.
I have one more thing to ask you.
Yeah.
Because the people want to know, okay? Everybody I speak to has the same question when they say, what do you do? I say, I work with Tel Aviv, Olim and Tel Aviv. They say, you really do that full time? And I say, yeah. And they say, how do you guys make money? And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to ask Noah on the podcast because every single person asks,
this question?
How does Olim and Tel Aviv make, are you making money? How does it work? How can you live? How can you afford it? So, like, do you want to reveal that?
We're a media
What do you answer? What do you answer to that question?
And we do paid promotions, paid advertising. That's what I say.
Okay.
Because that's the truth. That's what we do.
Yeah, totally the truth.
Yeah.
We do a lot of that kind of stuff.
We're a media company.
Okay. I haven't mastered yet how to. But it's do you also get that question a lot?
All the time.
That goes back to the crushing it conversation.
We're fucking crushing it.
Everyone's just trying to gauge who's crushing it, who's not crushing it.
But who's really about to crush it is Blake and Dylan. Blakey's my best friend, my GBF, my gay best friend. Look at him.
Blake is one of a kind. There's nobody like that guy.
There's nobody like him. He's been the biggest blessing in my life. And I'm going to get a little emotional sensitive. I met Blake a year ago today, through my MBA program. My mom sent me to do my MBA to find a boyfriend, and I ended up finding my soulmate who just happens to be gay and is now my best friend and family. And his name is Blake Fonberg. And he's standing out there, and he's just been the biggest blessing of my life. He's such a good friend to me. He's my family, and I love him so much. And Blake, I'm so blessed to have you, and I love you.
Can you just quickly explain what it is about the Dallas Jewish community? Because
Blake and I didn't know each other. We lived 20 minutes away from each other in Dallas, Texas, and we met here.
But it's not just Blake. Everybody that is on our team is from Dallas, and you never met them.
Oh my God,
are you isolated in a bubble?
So
or are
you
you just
me, Blake, Adi, who else? That's it. There was another one.
No, there's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Yeah. So yeah. Shout out DTX. And yeah, that's it. Mike is going to have guests upcoming. I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks, but we love you guys.
Have a great trip.
Feel free to like, comment, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And yeah. And that's it. And I'm Noah.